I took a trip to the Queen's Comics Party. I only came out with a small batch of books, which is fine. Um, I was looking for specific things, but then I found some other stuff. Let's take a look at what I picked up and why. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the description of this video for links to my eBay store, my email, my YouTube, and my Instagram. If you're interested in reaching out to me, please feel free to do so. I went to the Queen's Comics Party, which they have about once or twice a month, different locations in Brooklyn and Queens. So we're at the Knights of Columbus in Queens, on the corner of Queens Boulevard and 50th Street. The park a couple of blocks away, but I do believe around the corner here is the entrance. It's a nice small little show. I know a lot of the vendors, so I just wanted to hang out, and I picked up just a small stack of books and some interesting stuff that I brought home. I was kind of looking for high-grade bronze, and this first book that I picked up kind of fits the bill. Doctor Strange #2. Does say the value stamp is intact. This, I mean, it's a really sharp copy. I think I'm going to put this into the clean and press pile. There might be a couple of ticks on it, but it is pretty sharp. I think if I could get this into the 9s, then it is worth getting graded. It does have higher value. I picked this book up. I thought the price was right, and I got a good deal. And it's interesting because it is just before 1972. It's 1971. Weird War Tales #2. I'll probably put this in with my next horror sale, and I guess it'll be a while before I do that. Then I've been picking up, trying to finish like the Charlton superhero runs from the 60s, and there aren't that many of them. The series were fairly short-lived. You're talking about a year's worth of comics, I guess. So, for instance, Blue Beetle, the newer Blue Beetle. They did take the Dan Garrett, who's the 1940s Golden Age character, and gave him some new adventures. But the Ted Kord version of the character had premiered in Captain Atom #83. His series, Blue Beetle, only ran for 5 issues, and so that's really collectible. You just have to make sure that you're picking up the original and not the modern comics reprints. And then Captain Atom, who premiered in Space Adventures, was it 33? His book only lasted, 12 issues, from issue 78 to 89. So those are pretty collectible runs. I picked up a couple of those. This is issue number 85. All right, so it does have an early appearance of Ted Kord Blue Beetle. And so that's a PC book. I gotta make note of that. And I also picked up this. This is the second copy I've had of this. This is, what's the issue number? Because with Charlton, yeah, they printed it on the book. But it's really hard to in really small lettering. So it should be down at the bottom of this top triangle in red, but it's on the spine. This is issue 82. It's the issue before Blue Beetle premieres, and it's the first appearance of Nightshade. Nightshade, who was at the time a romantic interest of Captain Atom, was adapted by Alan Moore for Watchmen as Silk Spectre. So I do have a nice higher grade copy of that I have to get submitted of this. So I'm going to put this in the PC for reading purposes. Then I picked this book up. I kind of trying to think if I should put this. This has dual key significance. It's Action Comics 419. It does have this great Neil Adams cover, but it's also the first appearance of the Human Target, who had his own TV series, 15 years ago or thereabouts, 10 years ago? Probably about 2010, I think, was when it came out with, I forget who played him, but Chi McBride played like his boss or handler or whatever. So that is a cool book. I think I'm going to put that in a spec pile. I picked this up, X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. I think this is the 5th print. It does have the barcode like it's a newsstand, but it's listed as a 5th print. Then I picked this up, and I thought this was very interesting, especially since I've been trying to collect issue number 1 of this character's kind of issue number 1. Anyway, it's a little bit convoluted history, but I picked up Marvel Man number 64 from L. Miller and Company, or L. Miller and Son, 1954. This is a British book. So this is the character that became Miracle Man. Alan Moore rebooted the character in the 1980s as Marvel Man in 2000 AD magazine, and then Eclipse Comics got the rights. Marvel Comics now owns them, now has the rights to this character to print Moore's series. Neil Gaiman eventually took over. It lasted 24 issues, but it's definitely a great deconstruction of superhero mythos. So, where did Marvel Man come from? Well, when Fawcett stopped publishing Captain Marvel comics, then the L. Miller and Son decided to create their own hero, Marvel Man, who's very similar to Captain Marvel. He has the same kind of set of superpowers. He's a regular guy. He's an adult, though, I think. He might be a teenager or a young adult. Anyway, he says a magic word, Kimota, K-I-M-O-T-A, which is atomic backwards. And he becomes Marvel Man. And there's also a Kid Marvel Man and a Marvel Man Jr. So these are black and white inside, but I never had a copy of any of these issues, so I thought that was kind of cool for the PC. And then I went to, I'm trying to think, geez, how many of these? Anyway, the last vendor I went to, and I've dealt with him before, he gives me some good deals. I picked up this, Bright as Day, number 4. I picked up this several times. This is the first appearance of, was it Jackson Hyde version of Aqualad, who is kind of the character that was seen in Young Justice. There was a rumor that DC was developing a TV show or something around him. That did not happen. Batgirl number 1 from the New 52. Just a great Adam Hughes cover. Batgirl number 9. This is the previous Batgirl series from pre-New 52 from 2009, where Stephanie Brown, who previously was Spoiler, is Batgirl. Just this great art germ cover. Batman and Robin number 1. With Dick Grayson at the time as Batman and Damian Wayne as Robin. And this is the first appearance in continuity, I guess, of Professor Pig. They did use a Professor Pig in Batman 666, which features an adult Damian Wayne, but this is really his first appearance. There have been rumors they're going to use him. I'm picking that up. Brave New World number 1. First appearance of the Ryan Choi, who's the 4th Atom, the successor to Ray Palmer. I believe he worked at Ivy University like Ray did. Justice League Dark number 1. Really a great spec book from the New 52. I do believe we're going to see some sort of Justice League Dark at some point in the movies and TV series. Wonder Man number 1, a newsstand edition. This is volume 2. It's his first ongoing series. There had been a one-shot earlier where he was wearing like the red safari jacket and stuff. Here he gets a real superhero costume. And then this has been hot because the Marvel Disney Plus sizzle reel included some footage from the Wonder Man TV series starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Wonder Man. Did I say Wonder Man? Wonder Man TV series. Also starring Ben Kingsley. So that's a pretty cool book to have right now. And then the rest I picked up, and I think I finished the run now. It's Gotham City Sirens. This wasn't on my pull list for some reason. This is around the time my older child was born. Issue 11, 15, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 26, and I think that finishes off the run for me. So that's the small little haul. I'm probably going to submit, I might submit maybe the Justice League Dark and the Batman and Robin 1, and maybe the Batgirl 1. I have to check the values of that to CGC in a 9.8 pre-screen. But like these are all going PC because I didn't have them to begin with. And we'll have a couple of spec books. So anyway, that's a little quick haul. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Just let me know what you think of the comments below. I always appreciate the people that come by and watch the videos. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.